Welcome to Leo for Leos. This is a channel featuring intuitive tarot readings for the astrological sign of Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm a Leo as well, so that is why the channel is called Leo for Leos. Cross watchers and fellow readers are welcome. However, I do want to give you a heads up that I read the cards as I see them and not always the way it's traditionally done. So let's get started. Today I'll be using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition. And this reading will be for August 2020. August 2020. August 2020 for my Leos. 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 Okay. So we're starting off the month of August with a commitment that you've made in July, that you're actually implementing the things and carrying out the commitments that you promised yourself in July. And let's go deeper into these commitments. Ooh, financial commitments to hold on to your money. You're not spending a whole lot of money. You are holding on to the very pennies and counting them and making sure that you have money. You're saving. You're saving money for stuff. And if you are spending money, it's an investment. You're spending money very wisely. Let's see what else. So you're making a commitment to stick to a budget. Now there's a bit of rushing into, and you're rushing into being the King of Pentacles, which is trying to master your money. There's a big emphasis on money in August. So whatever is happening financially, you're just trying to collect your assets, you're trying to count your dollars, you're trying to make sure that all the pennies add up to $1. It's very, very tight. You know, any expense for things of grandeur is going to be either cut out altogether or rationed. So there's a very, very intense period of trying to build wealth. Even if you have a lot of money, it is going to be about, okay, how do we make sure that we have enough money for the future? So this card really tells me that it's not just about saving money to get by. This is also building something for the future. Building a kingdom or an empire. Or a home, or, you know, something that is going to last. I'm going to move on to the Chariot. The Chariot really talks about potential that may, maybe you're collecting your potential, and it's even possible that you're ready to get to your next step, right? You're ready to get to your next step. You're like, I am so tired of, you know, going through the same steps, and I'm ready to move to my next step. And let's see a little bit more about that. It has to do with offers. So this is actually a good thing, Leos. It looks like in August there may be an offer that pops up. It may have even popped up in the latter part of July, or maybe you know of something that's an opportunity that you're going for. It may be applying for a loan. It may be a career or job that you're looking into, or even a raise. Something in which there's an opportunity opening, and you're definitely eyeing that opportunity. And this comes with the promise of being a victory for you. That it's a good move. It's a good move for you to do that. To actually take on this offer. But it's something that you're going to have to wait for. Yeah, it's not something that's going to be an instant gratification. I mean, we've just been getting a lot of Pentacle cards here so far, but this is just talking about growing money. I mean, look at all the green. It's just talking about growing money. It's starting off with very little and then growing it and planting the seeds for what is yet to come. Leos have been through a lot, and they're just they're still in the game. They're still ready to fight, but they've been through a lot. Been through a lot to get to where you are now. And there's a lot of still trying to figure out things, trying to figure out how to make this work. And it's not really going to be easy to do this. I mean, we're talking about, I want to say a year. I want to say a year of like trying to figure things out. I mean, you've been through a lot already. So it can be very frustrating. I'm getting this feeling like Leos are getting frustrated with just the stagnancy and the uncertainty. It's so hard to survive like this mentally. And we're going to move on to the Devil, because that's exactly what's happening here. It's this feeling of like, I'm so tired of having to save money like an animal. I am so tired of having to scrape by the edge of my teeth every month to pay bills and to get through and not receive the accolades I should be receiving, and not receiving the respect I should be receiving, and not being able to do the things that I want to do whenever I want to do it. And there's a sense of that, like even just dreams that you have that are unfulfilled, and you want to at least see that they're coming about. So it's happening slowly. It's growing. It's definitely growing, but it's taking its sweet time. Oh, it's taking its sweet time. So with the anxious energy of the devil here pushing you a little further, maybe even triggering you, you have this like feeling of wanting to do something about it, like making a decision to do something about it, okay? Like making a big stride. And it's because of your heartbreak. I mean, because of feeling like you've lost, even though you haven't. Technically, you have so much going, but there's a sense of loss and a sense of heartbreak, and like, you know, again, the word uncertainty is coming up. Leos want to feel independent and free and rich, you know, and having enough on their own. They want to have that on their own if they want to. Like, they want to be able to know that they can stand up on their own 2 feet. And right now it doesn't quite feel that way. It doesn't quite feel that way. Not all the way. But justice will happen. Justice will happen. So at this point in time, too, the Justice card coming up with all this money issue stuff, just remember to be on the right side of the law when it comes to anything to do with money, too. To make sure that that all of your transactions are legal. Because once justice hits the playing field, everyone gets pulled in to justice. Okay? So, and if you've been doing the right thing, it will eventually come out in your favor. If you've been doing the right thing. If you've been doing the right thing. Okay, so let's move on to the sun. And the sun is clarity. Okay, the sun is clarity. The sun is also the sun. It's that Leo season sunlight hitting on my Leos, getting refreshed and rejuvenated and full of happiness and joy inside. Like, it could happen like all of a sudden one day you wake up and you feel better. You just feel better than you did before. And also it could be at the change of this justice here, influencing the fact that you feel like you have more confidence to move forward with whatever it is that you're planning. It's so funny, we get 2 suns, right, in this eclipse, the moon here, which is a secret or things that need to be revealed. So let's see if there will be, from what I can see is that there will be clarity, and this secret here, whatever that is, will be revealed. It may even be like um, something that you didn't pay attention before, now in plain sight. Something is now has become in plain sight for you to see. It could be hiding right in front of you. Right in front of you. Whatever it is, it's going to call upon you to become creative about it. You're going to be, you know, it could be something that gets an event or something that gets your mind going and gets your mind really thinking about doing something that really comes from a creative place and space. Wow, another page. And you may go down a spiral of like getting excited about something and doing some research. And this could lead to an emotional feeling, an emotional outburst. Now, let's see how that works. Okay, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a happy outburst of happiness because it leads you to do some more planning for the future. So this is actually pretty in depth. I usually, I mean, this is very, very in depth about a Leo out there of events that are going to happen directly in their life, like getting a secret or something that was hidden revealed to them, and then it sends them on this whole research kick, and that leads to some planning. Then we have the Page of Swords, and that's really like, it might be even doing a little reconnaissance or some spy work. You know, maybe checking up on people or seeing something gets you really excited where you need to get as much information as possible. You may even be looking and taking notes before you make your final decision. Okay, I'll pull one last card. Passion. Okay, whatever this is, it has got you in a place where you're very, very driven for success. You're really passionate about this thing. It's really got your mind going. You may even stay up nights not worrying, but wondering about this thing. It may be like obsessively involving everything about your daily life that you are like ready to change and jump into this thing. As long as it doesn't cost you money, I think that would, you know, I don't see any problems with whatever that is. Again, we're watching your money. This is not just like how you're feeling, but this is also the universe kind of giving us a tidbit. These are the things that you should be doing. You should be saving. And you should be taking your money and investing it in yourself and growing your money. This is not just a statement of what's happening. This is also suggestion. Then we're going to move on to the Eight of Pentacles, which is the worker bee. All of this planning and frustration has led to a period of working very, very hard to try to catch up with time and trying to, like, I feel like there's a deadline on this, like, oh, I have to hurry up and do this because the timing is so important in this particular thing. Let's see more. Let's see more. You may need help. You may need collaborators to help you with this. People who are of a similar thing, a similar vein. And also you may be striking up some more people who are ready to join you, more collaborations in that effect. That's very, very interesting. Okay, and this really leads to a sort of a healing process from this feeling over here of feeling frustrated and like nobody's listening. You're doing it all alone, and you're doing it all alone, and you're really like feeling all the negative energies that you were feeling over here. You're healing from that because of all of what's been happening with these two. The discovery of this new idea, this new loophole, and also like actually implementing the things that are going to move you one step forward. It's healing you. It's creating relationships with people. It's creating, people are finding themselves more connected to you, more, you're becoming more likable, more relatable. That's pretty cool. But it's only because of the hard work. It's only because of the hard work. At the same time you're getting attention, there's also going to be like managing the little comments that you may be getting, good and bad, managing those little things. We all have to do it. We have to accept the good and the bad, and it's part of our it's part of what we have to live with as human beings. It's part of life. And then the Queen of Cups, which is a very emotional time. Okay, very emotional time. No matter what happens, Leos, you're going to be all right. Okay, you're going to be all right. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to try to trigger you again. We had these little things that try to trigger you. And this is when you really need to have mantras and little things that snap you out of feeling triggered. When people are trying to do it because they want to see what happens when I do this to Leos, what will happen. Okay, I'm seeing people pulling up a chair and sitting down and eating popcorn, watching the fireworks go off. Don't fall into that place of reacting to people. Okay, and the Queen of Cups is about emotions. Okay, if it was the King of Cups, I would say you're handling the emotions. But the Queen of Cups, you may not be handling it. You're trying to handle it. You're trying to be graceful. And you're trying to take care of it with, oh my God, this is so crazy. Look, so you're trying to take care of it with as much tact and grace as possible. And then we have the Strength card, meaning that you need to call upon your own strength, that lion power, that row power, okay? Row! All right, just call upon the row power from within, Leos, because this is where it counts. You've been storing up all your roars for your entire life, and now this is the time when you need to be a true Leo lion and depend on that ancient strength you have within you. I mean, it's built into your very stars, into your astrological sign. You have to use it this month. You will be tested. But as long as you can just continue to keep the passions for the things that you love and keep trying to work out your problems, keep trying to find balance in your life. Don't ever give that up. Don't give that up. Okay? Now the next piece is about, we're going to go to the star here. And the star is really talking about those dreams you've had. It's dreams that you have about the future, dreams that you have about how you would like your life to be, dreams about how you'd like to have relationships be. These are all the things you've ever wanted and still believe somewhere deep down inside that you can reach them and you can grasp them. Do not lose that precious, precious dream of yours. Don't. All right, it's talking about the juggling involved. The juggling. There will be juggling and compartmentalizing different parts of your life until you can make things a little easier. So it's going to be rough waters, okay? Rough waters. It's not going to be easy, but it's doable. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. And you may be doing it for a long time, which feels like infinity. Feels like infinity, but it's not going to be forever. It just feels like it. Just feels like it. King of Cups. All right. By the end of August, Leos will be handling their emotional states a lot better. It's going to take some time. Again, stuff is happening. I mean, a lot of stuff is happening. And it could be like 5 different areas of your life that's happening, like health, money situation, job situation. I mean, I would say they're both the same, but they're a little bit different. There could be a lot of things happening here. Some people are battling alcohol, and being locked up inside didn't help very much for that. So there's a battle ahead for Leos. Again, you're strong enough to face it. You're strong enough to face it. Again with the cup. But romantic thoughts about the future. There may even be an offer. There may even be an offer that may be a little bit too good to be true. You'll have to research that. Yep. You'll have to think about it and contemplate it until you come up with an idea or a choice. And what you'll go with is the one that's most satisfying, self-satisfying. Wow, all of a sudden, so many cup cards. So many cup cards. Ooh. And there will be a decision involved. Okay. That's pretty cool. They were stuck together. So the decision might be like, go for things now, go for your ideas now, or wait till the time is right. That's the decision that Leos will have to make. Again, do your due diligence to find out if something is for you and is something that you would like to do, if it's something that you would like to, if it makes sense for you, if you're excited by it, and that you have enough money that it doesn't mess with your money making ability. Like, you have to figure out if the timing is right, all those things. All right, so let's move on. Let's see about the Angel Answers Oracle cards. See if they have anything to share in this regard. All right, let's see if we've got any messages for Leos. August 2020. Leos, August 2020. Messages for Leos, August 2020. Yikes. This guy wants to come out and play. Listen to your intuition. Yup. I'm going to take a picture of it right now. Okay, there we have it, a picture. And I'm going to read from the little booklet that comes in. My idea of what this means is that, of course, the obvious, but let's see what it says. It says, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time. Listen to your own inner guidance, and you can't go wrong. You can be certain that the messages that you're receiving from your angels are real and trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about the circumstances you're experiencing. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are perfectly accurate. There is no need to question what you know is true. That's so excellent, Leos. I mean, you heard it from the Angel Answers. Be strong, don't give up hope, and listen to your intuition about moving forward on anything. Okay? Good luck, Leos. Remember, there is a lot in store for you, and I want you guys to really keep your spirits up high and keep your hopes up high as well. And look, I wanted to just thank you guys so very much for watching, supporting, and subscribing. And if you haven't done so already, please consider doing so for Leo Intuitive Tarot readings. And be sure to hit the bell icon to be the first to know when my next video gets posted. Many blessings, my awesome Leos! And remember, this channel is for you and you alone.